I did mention in my video earlier today, as you can see, this is why I just want to come closer to you and my fans and myself. I know a few of you are mad, I know a few of you are disappointed, I know a few of you might be wondering where I went, or a few of you might be worried. This is a good timing, as I mentioned in the description for that video, saying please stay tuned for tonight's live. I do want to put this together if we can. I know I was been out for a week, at least a week. Um, Even though my activity has been less, as you can see, my confidence is not building as much than usual because it's been quite a while. It's been really quite a while. I haven't been posted for quite a while. In second, stay tuned because I'll be opening this in a little bit. That'll be the most not gonna be featured in part of the live, but it will be a little bit. If you're just coming through or you have any questions about what I was doing in my town in Ohio, there's actually some very cool places I went actually. I kind of like it a lot. I went ziplining for the first time. I was supposed to be going ziplining for my middle school trip, but I insisted in that I couldn't do it because one, I asked somebody I couldn't do it, and second, I was just at that point that I wasn't ready yet because I have a fear of heights, so that's why I just went. I had a good time in the last few days, which I did. That's why I wanted to overcome it, and I did actually. So yes, ziplining was fun. I got to try Indian food. It was yummy. The Indian food was good. It's my first time trying it. My first time trying lamb. Lamb was good actually. So yes, lamb was good. I tried the Indian dessert, which is kheer. It's actually pretty sweet. It was sweet and came with 2 balls. So hello, hola. So yeah, Indian food was good. I really like that. And that's my number one thing that I enjoyed a lot back in Ohio. So yes. Hello. You Brazilian? Hola. 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 ¿Cómo estás? So yes. My day is doing pretty good. The moment I got home from my father's last night, I took a little nap tonight because I was still a bit tired from my trip, as you can see. So yes. Type of musical artists that I listen to. I do listen a little bit, just a little bit of hip hop and rap, but mostly pop and K-pop really. And also, artists I like is really Charlie Puth, Coldplay. Yeah, so let's do this: Charlie Puth, Coldplay, Hazel, Chainsmokers, um, American pop. As you can say, as you know, those American pop bands. And then for Korean, I like Straykids, Blackpink, ITZY, 17, TXT. I was really a big fan of BTS. I also trans over to Stray Kids because since I was found out, like, I think it was in 2019, 2020, I just figured out that Lena was actually a backup dancer for BTS. So I didn't know it since then. So yeah. My advices. I like it how you're asking these questions. It's fun. Make sure you stay tuned for these because I just bought another album from Stray Kids, so stay tuned. My two biases is from Stray Kids is usually Han and Felix. The reason I said Han and Felix is because the birthdays it's right after Hans, or I don't know what day it is, but their birthdays is pretty much on the next day or the day after really. Their birthdays are actually in September, so yes, I do love Stray Kids really. I technically Stray Kids found me this job really. I don't worry about money, as you can see. I care about family the most and money really. So yes. So yes. Um, Chan, Bang Chan or Chan or Christopher, I don't know how you say it, but Chan really built up mostly my confidence really, and the other hunks came in, found them like I don't like. I think more. It's more like the styles and personalities, really. So yes, I actually Sorry, I'm counting my albums from not Stray Kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I just realized that even though I do have 6 Stray Kids albums, this is the 7th one actually. So yeah. Um, if you want to get to know, how about this? If you want to get to know a little more about me, go ahead and check out my videos so you get to know me a little more if you can. So it'd be much more easier. So yeah. Um, what is my favorite group in K-pop? I like that question. It's mostly, really, it's mostly ITZY and Blackpink. Uh, Twice, I don't know the full members of Twice. For example, I know Neon, I know Momo, I know Sana, Mina, Tusu. I think about Velvet, I pretty much know, I think most of the members. I know about Windy, I mean, and Joy. I wasn't sure if it's, I'm not sure if it's Yeezy, I don't know. Yuna's from, really from ITZY, so Yuna's from ITZY. I think it was Yeezy from Velvet, because I can tell, because Yuri and Yuna are from ITZY. Um, Speaking of ITZY, as you can see, Leah's birthday was actually 2 days after mine, really. She's actually my birthday twin, even though my mother's due date for me was supposed to be the day. I think it was the same day as Changmin's birthday from Stray Kids. weird, very weird coincidence, but it is. Um, my mother's due date was actually August the 12th, which is interesting because Changmin's birthday was the 11th of August, and mine was supposed to be the 12th. But it's not. Mine's the 19th of July. Leah's birthday from ITZY is the 24th, as you can tell. Following up on the 8 Chick album from Straykids, I can tell that album was also released on my birthday as well. So it's very interesting how this is very lining up. So yeah, also Leah and Han are actually all siblings. There's another sibling from Han, so yes. I do like Cat's Eye. I think the song that I like from there, I think it's Gabriella for sure. I've listened to it multiple times on Reels on Instagram and YouTube. I think mostly it's just YouTube really. My advice from Jungkook. My advice from BTS. I only have one bias from BTS, which is very interesting because I have two in Stray Kids. It's actually the youngest of BTS, which is Jungkook Jun. Um, I don't know why I actually like him. I just like it because his vocals are good. Really. I just didn't know that he was also he was not just hidden. He was also a sub rapper for I think it was for Suga and GFS also. So yeah. So do you have any more questions that you want to come through so I can continue talking about my Ohio trip? If you want to come through, you want to talk to me. So my birthday was good. So yes, it was 21. Jimin. Sometimes Jimin will remind me saying of beach, star, beach, star, beach. That's my very iconic like from him, really. I think Jimin starts with beach and Tiago says something I don't want to say because it might be against on life, which I don't want. You know what I'm talking about. So I like that kind of like big time. I think it's one video on on the YouTube channel in BTS. I remember one of the videos that I'm couldn't ride a car. His sister can only ride a bike. I don't even found that funny. So yeah. So yeah, back to sorry, I want to carry on my Ohio trip. So my trip in Ohio was good. On my way there, they stopped my luggage because I accidentally had the tag with me. I forgot to put it on, so they stopped my luggage. Um, they probably only leave the airplane. It's good. I was on a snail. It's from a snail. I was on a small airplane. This way this is the left, which is which is this. I think this okay. One line, two lines. Well, yeah, one line, two lines. If you're thinking the left, this is your left. If you're thinking if it's your right, this is your right. So I was playing one of the seats. I was on this lane because one, I'm small, and second, just found it comfortable really. So yes, I don't snore. No, both my parents do, but both my parents says they don't snore, which is kind of interesting. But the only parent, I got two parents, but there's a very long back history to it, which I don't want to explain it. I've already explained it a lot already. Um, Technically, the one and most parent who snores the loudest is probably my father, which is interesting. Go to my Huntrix. That might be that one show from the K-pop Demon Hunter. I haven't watched that. It sounds like it's pretty good. Um, I can try that. I'm currently watching Crash Landing on You. I do highly recommend watching that. It's also based in North and South Korea, so yes, it's fine. So back to the airlines I was talking about. On my way there, it was good, but on my way back, first class. I was in first class. It was nice. I got my first class. It was actually not that bad. It was comfy. I got to film from outside the windows. The problem is I can't sit next to the aisle seats, which is really interesting. So yes, so yeah. Okay, I don't know who they are, but that's good. That's good. I'm trying to keep my hopes up. So yeah. Oh, so the pop stars are parts. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for clarifying. Yes. So my time in Ohio was fun. I painted for my best. I only, to be honest, have no friends really. I only have one best friend, and that's it really. Very sad and disappointing. Yeah, it makes sense. We had a great time really. First class was fun. Um, on our way back to Philly, they didn't stop my luggage. My luggage didn't come through into the baggage claim, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, really. So yeah, it was good though. And I think the day I was the day sorry the day I was about the day before I left for the airport, I went to Barnes and Noble, and I got I finally got the Noeasy album from the Straykids. So I'll open that for a few seconds. My bias in TXT and why? My biases from TXT is literally Subin. Um, I really don't have a catchy reason why. I just think the only thing I have a reason for is just the leader. And second, speaking of that group, go ahead, get your tickets now. For that group, TXC is going to be down in Washington D.C. in Maryland. It's on the 28th of September. Remember, the tickets are selling fast. If you want to see them, make sure you do it now, because we don't know when the tickets are going to sell. I'm planning to go, but unfortunately, I don't have the light stick. The only light stick I have is Straykids, because I'm like one of the biggest fans, really. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much. So what else? You love Barnes Noble. The only thing I go to Barnes Noble really is just for study books and the albums really. Speaking of study books, I got my first accounting book. So yeah. Soon, yeah. I think it's Soon, Boomgyu, Yunjin, Tion, Hunin K. Because I got to know their members pretty well. The year I got to know them, I think I was 21 too, just like Straykids. But I didn't become a official stay since 2023 because I was in that year when I was still liking BTS. But the problem is, well, here's the backdrop of that story. The reason I don't want to be with BTS after 23, the year 23, because one, I just want to be with BTS, more like the group really. One, they got me out of my depression state when I was back in grade school. Um, I found my joy in life. I made myself away from like bad people. I don't know what kind of people I met. Um, so they're the ones who got me out of my depression state. Just found out they were actually enlisted in the military in 2023. So that's why I just realized, I think it was 21, as I mentioned, or 22, that I didn't know that Lino was actually a backup dance. Well, if you don't know who Lino is Lee Minho. Lee Minho from Stray Kids. Um, Stays usually calls them Lino. Lino is actually a backup dancer for BTS, and I just found that out since then. So I just realized maybe I should check out that group, and I'm really such a big stay for that group, really. I'm gonna be a 2-year-old stay in next 2 weeks. So stay week is not next week. Stay week is this week on Friday, so make sure you stay tuned. So yes. Yeah, I knew that, yeah. So yeah. That's why technically I didn't leave BTS the group, but really the fandom, but BTS just helped me got to know more better with Stray Kids really. Just got to understand more of that group really. So since 2021, I got to understand more of the members well. I think by 2023, that year was actually a bit scary for me really. I tried to experience at the dorms, but things didn't go out well at my college, so that's why the there are very certain songs that actually comfort me from Stray Kids, and that year was actually one is comfort, well, not comfort, well, comfort songs from that group since 23 was usually is Love Untold from Eugene. If you don't know what the song Love Untold is, actually a solo song from Eugene from the Stray Kids. Leave, Cover Me, Glow. That's where I got Glow from. And 4419. I don't know 4419 names, but I find that interesting. So yeah. So I kind of find that interesting really. Those were the 5 songs I listened to a lot in that year of that group. It was nice. The only 3 songs I've listened a lot in that year was probably definitely I forgot to mention Walk and Wolfgang really. I've got a Walk, Wolfgang, and Be Rare. So I've got to mention those songs too. I did listen to those a lot too. Um, usually really it's Leave, Cover Me, and Love Untold. I listen to those 3 songs a lot in that year. It's funny how I can memorize all these songs in that year, and how I can memorize all my memories. I think there's a Pacific word for people. Well, not just for people. So yeah. Yeah, that's kind of yeah. That's kind of like me too. Yeah. I was in depression. I was telling all of you that I was into my depression state. That's when I introduced K-pop in 2019. I just realized I was actually didn't know K-pop for 13 years. Actually, I did try. I'm trying not to lie, but I'm pretty much already lied before. Regarding all of you really, so which is my fault, which I didn't know. The one song that actually came through in 2012 was which is Psy, or you can say PSY, by Gangnam Style. I love that song. Got me. That song really hit me in 2012. Really, I expect that really. So that got me in, and I think within 7 more years, I felt like I got into K-pop, which is 2019. Um, it's been at least 7, 6. It's been 6 years I've known K-pop. As you can tell, the day I started liking K-pop I think it was April the 17th of 2019. So yes. Well, that's sweet. Yeah. So yeah, K-pop got me into I was introduced into K-pop in 2019 on April 17th. I think that was the month that the specific album that I love from BTS is really Mapo So Personal and Into Love Myself specifically. I don't know why, but the only songs that I listened to a lot was mostly Into Love Myself and Microcosmos. Really, don't have reasons why, but it's just basically just for motivation really. So yeah, and then I went through there, so it was nice. So I've known for K-pop for 6 years. I like it. So let's open this. So I got the Noeasy album. I just found out actually I don't have any Noeasy albums in my album rack for Stray Kids. So I bought this at Ohio in Barnes Noble. This was the last version of this in Ohio Barnes Noble. There might be more the other places too. So yeah, I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna continue. Um, this is more like a really brief catch up. See what I have been doing. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this. If I can't open it, I don't want to use my teeth. Really. Here we go. So actually, hold on. So yesterday I was at the airport for at least 4 hours. My flight has been delayed 5 times. Oof. That was literally my first flight being delayed that many times. So I'm gonna try Starbucks for the first time. To be honest, it's actually I kind of like it. So I got myself a nice coffee with a warmed cheese Danish. It's kind of sweet too. So I like it too. So yeah, I went to Starbucks for the first time. I crocheted for a bit. I was on my phone. My flight was supposed to be scheduled for 4:04 to 5:36, and I'm leaving at 6:35 to 8:08 at Philly. Really, what at Philly? Ugh. Interesting. So yeah. So here we go. Oh, so I got this for literally for $31. Don't ask why. Blood, Blood, Sweat and Tears. I used to like that song. I think that's album that I like. I think it's Save Me and Lost by Jimin. Save Me is a group song and Lost is a solo song by Jimin really. And the other song that I like a lot usually was the song Promise from Jimin too. So yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this. Hello. Will they give me 2 albums? Okay. Oh, what it? Oh, I know. It came in a set. Hello. So this came in a set. As you can see, I didn't expect this much really. I'm from the United States. So let's start with the photo book really. I think this album. The song I like. I know the song Cheese has been trending a lot. I know the song Cheese has been, sorry, I'm getting distracted a little bit. So, if you know the song Cheese from Stray Kids on YouTube, that has been trending these days. I don't know if you remember most of the people have been saying it's an overrated song. No, it's gonna be a flop. To be honest, I'm not one of those hate people or anything. I'm just a all around groups which excuse me, I just burped. So yeah. I just graduated from college. I graduated in associates in business administration. So yes. So yeah. So Cheese is one of the popular songs on YouTube right now. I think. Oh wait, so what was on here? Yeah, what was that? I'm sorry, I'll be back on here. Okay. I think the two of the songs on here that I love the most is like really the song of the View and Wolfgang. As I mentioned, Wolfgang, I used to listen to that song a lot back in 2023. And even though this was a 2021 album, which is interesting. I'm not 19 now. I'm in my 20s. So yeah. So this is the hold on. Where am I? Okay. Alright. Celine. Okay, this is the front of the booklet. So yeah. I think that's Chan and Yunjin. No, I'm sorry. Chan and Changmin. So yeah. My Insta is linked under my description in YouTube, so you can check that out too. So I don't want to share it a lot, but you can check it out under my description in my content. So yeah. I really love these photos. So yeah. Johnny. I know. I'm gonna let you look through it again one more time. I'll show you the albums in a few minutes. This is literally my 7th album. Right here, Tony. Yeah, I kind of find that cute, really. The hair color that I like on Chana a lot, I think it's I remember the blue hair Felix. I like that hair color on Felix, the blue hair. I say the blonde, really. The blonde gives me the old Chana, really, for sure. So this is a photo book. And these are the ones that says the song's name on here. So yeah. So yeah. As you can see, these are the songs, but also they'll give it in a little book too. So yeah. Oh, here we go. So here came with it. It came with a CD. I wish I had a CD player, but I'm hoping to get that in the future. So the CD. Yep. But ooh. So this came. Okay, this is good. I'm glad they have the in a set of 3. So these stickers, as you can see. My favorite songs are literally The View and Wolfgang, which is I kind of like it. Thunderous. Dude. Stays poops. Always. This is cute. Oh, sorry. Actually, let me show you that at the end. Actually. Okay. So, okay. Look, two of my biases, and then Eugene came with it. So, oh, hold on. Oh, wait. What? I didn't see this. I didn't expect that at all. So, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So I got Felix. So, here we go. I know you can't see it, but here we go. Han, Felix, Han, Eugene. So, yeah. That's cute. So, yeah. Even though my two, again, as I mentioned before, these two are literally my biases. I did get two Ashis from my last album, which is Felix and Chan, which is the album actually the W mixtape album. If you want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. I did do I think a live on that. I think I did. So yeah, as I mentioned, I like the blue hair on Felix really. And I'm just going to check make sure there's not in here. Okay. And last but not least, the poster. So yeah. Poster. I really need more room for my posters and stuff. I know there's usually more, but I don't know where there is more. I don't want to rip it though. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's a little more like a smaller one for sure. I thought it's a bigger one, but it's actually this size. So yeah, it's nice. I want to share this small memory with Han, how he danced in his leather. Yeah, he danced in his leather pants, his boots, and his cowboy hat. He was dancing a funny dance. I think it was BB Rexa and oh, do you remember the song name that starts with "Hey Mama" with David Huey and BB Rexa? That's when I know that memory with Han because that was a dance that Han did. I found that song and that dance funny really. That was the one that Han danced in his hat, his leather jeans, and his black boots. So yes, so yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good with stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty good with memories. I think I look it up on Google a lot. They say if someone knows more than memories, it's more like a little as a superpower, really. But we don't have that. I don't know. No one did it much to me. Yeah. Yeah, we can do another sneak peek. Try to make it. Okay, there you go. Sorry. I'm from the United States. I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell which state I'm in, but I'm from the United States. It's actually, speaking of time, I just want to check what time it is. So it's almost 10:30. So yeah. Sorry, I'll be on in a minute. I'm just checking my notifications. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the album. This was the songs on here. So yeah. It's Stray Kids. I don't have BTS. I'm sorry. I wish. This is the photo book. This has the songs name in here. The poster. I'm gonna hang this up here. I think I have enough room. And photo cards of Felix, Han, and Eugene. That's why I said it in that way. And stickers. So stickers. So yeah. This was good. I like it. What's this? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm being dumb. So yeah, I like it. I'm gonna put the stickers back in here. These I might have to get more thumbtacks because I have 2 left, so I have to get more if I can. So yeah, I'm gonna put this back in here because I don't want to hang it with my other albums. I don't want to rip the album. There we go. Sorry, my leg hurts for a second. So these ones I gotta hang because I don't have enough thumbtacks. And let me show you my other albums. If I can get them. Ugh. So, as you can see, these are all Straykids albums. These are literally all Straykids albums. Very weird. I found this very weird. So this is literally my 7th album from this group. Really. I don't know why. It's interesting. I got my first album in Etsy. I just had to be real. This because this is a CD. I don't want to lose it. Leah, as I mentioned, Leah's literally my birthday twin in July. Oh yeah, I just flipped the random page really. So gold. I got the gold album, the most recent album. I got 17's fifth album, which is the Daredevil version. I haven't listened to the songs. I just feel like, yeah, not really. I'm like obsessed with albums, really. So yeah, so I got this album from 17. I already did mention you about this already. So we can go through backwards. I have so many albums for Stray Kids. This is literally my 7th album, which is apart from now. I know it's a lot. So this is the W mixtape album. I know it's not really I know it's not really an album. So yeah. And Ian is living in Macanese, so he's just so little since then. I think he was like 12 or 13 since he joined. Yeah, I think it was around that time. You know, Ian and I do have a 3U age gap actually. As you can tell, you know, his screen age, I think it's 25, but I think in reality it's not actually, might be 24. So, and Stace usually found this pretty funny, but Stace loves to call John old, or half of his age. So interesting. So yeah. So I got the W mixtape album. Maxnet, I got the Maxnet album. I can flip quickly. Hold on, I'm sorry. So yeah. I think this song's in the back. I mean, let me just check just to make sure. They usually do. They usually do sometimes, but I'm just gonna make sure they do. Okay, looks like they don't. Look. So yeah. So I got this excellent album. The Rockstar album. And I just gotta be real with the CD. Oh, you need to get a record player, but God, do I. I think this album, I really like, 2 songs I love from this. I want to say 4, really. Actually, let's do 4, because there's literally 8 songs. 4 songs I like the most is Leaf, Blind Spot, Cover Me, and Sociopath. So, even though John did say that last interview mentioned that, what is your most memorable song that you performed? They really chose Sociopath because they mentioned this in, I think that might be one of the fun dances there. So yeah. Oh, big club. So yeah. So Rockstar album. I got the S-Class. I got the S-Class album. I got the red version. This is a paper copy. Which I don't have to worry about. I'm gonna put this back in here, okay? So yeah. There you go. So yeah. And CD always in the back. But sometimes they come in the front. But 8 album. I did mention that last year this album was released on my birthday, just to let you know. Which it is. Stray Kids. You can bounce it. There we go. still I know me never go away. Yeah, rhythm never stops. Yeah, yeah. And the last album I got was the the Hop album. Again, it's been quite alright. So there was a red version. I insisted getting the blue version because the blue version is my favorite. So they choose "Walk in the Water" for the title, but I think my favorite songs on here is probably the "Hold My Hand" for short, and so every time it's "Walk in the Water," you and "Hold My Hand." I don't know. And "Us We Are" from Sunburn. So I take it back. So I think it was "You," "Hold My Hand," and "Us We Are" from Sunburn. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. This is a cover of the Hop album. It did say limited. I don't know what that means, but so yeah. Oh, book club. This section's right here. The poster's right here too, so you want to know. Oh, come on. Why are you being like this? Okay, this is really acting up. New songs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry, my ear is a little itchy. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put these back before I forget. So I'm a little tired. I'm going to bed soon. Okay, I did it the wrong way. There we go. So yeah. I don't know if you might be thinking why I am so crazy and obsessed with albums, which I am. I'm always like that. Just don't know why. So yeah. I'm sorry, just give me a few minutes. This will take me quite a while. Okay. Okay. I had to straighten up my albums because sometimes it will fall, so I had to fix it here and there. So yeah, thank you for. I'm going to come to this and I'm going to get some sleep. I'm getting a little tired. Again, thank you for coming on here and coming through. I like your positive feedbacks. Make sure we keep that way. Again, I don't want no negative comments, no negatives at all. But yeah, I want to keep this clean if we can. Make sure it's the same against the YouTube community guidelines as well. Otherwise, make sure you stay up to date with my content. Make sure you follow my channel. Make sure you like it, and also hit the notification bell. Again, that will most likely be posting reels and lives and videos. But in the meantime, thank you for coming on here and making this. I know it's a little longer than usual, but not very long, but so yeah, again, I try to get some sleep, so I'll see you next time. If you have any video recommendations, just let me know in the comments. But I did mention before that someone did request me doing that yoga gymnastics videos. Unfortunately, I cannot do those anymore. But as you can see by now that I did delete those videos. I know they were getting lots of views on them, but it's just for my own safety and for your safety as well. But again, I'll get some hate regarding that too. I might have to stop that if it's going to be most overwhelmed on that. So again, thank you for coming on here, and if you have anything else, make sure you comment down below. Not just to that chat, because it's going to come to an end in a few minutes. So yeah, thank you for coming through, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.